All right, let's call this one exactly backwards. Your thoughts, your reactions, they all come from your state. So what's a state? A state is how you experience what you experience. A state's an identity. A state. You see, the State of Loving Teacher has me doing a podcast right now. It's 5:38 p.m. I almost never do a podcast at 5:38 p.m. But the State of Loving Teacher is not going to let this one slip by. So the State of Loving Teacher has some thoughts. And here they are. The State of Loving Teacher has some feelings. He cares about making sure that you get this right. Because if you get it wrong, you're trying to have the tail wag the dog. You see, thoughts are created by your state. The State of Loving Teacher has very different thoughts than the State of Loving Puppy Dad. Changing your thoughts, a lot of people try to change their thoughts. Then they do that by chasing their thoughts, by constantly noticing their thoughts. And that's madness. Sanity comes whenever if you change your state, your thoughts change, your feelings change, your reactions change, your emotions change. Because the State of Loving Puppy Dad has no interest in finances. He has no thoughts of finances. That's a state. It's an identity. So what I want you to do is I want you to notice, what is the identity you're giving life to in this moment? Could be loving husband, could be loving wife, could be successful business person. Notice the identity. What do you really accept as true about you and about others and about your world? Can you package that into an identity? The State of Loving Teacher and successful businessman notices, here's an opportunity to share something that most people are getting wrong. It'll give to my people, it'll give to my business, and taking the time to do it will give to me. So what is a state? A state is how you experience what you experience. How do you change your state? You use a scene. Neville Goddard talked about this in almost every one of his lectures. When people tell me they don't use scenes, I just giggle, because I'm having probably a lot more fun than you are. Because I'm doing what Neville taught. And from what I can tell, and again, I'm just distilling this down to my experience, a scene is how you experience what you experience. I just got the water bill. It's like $900. Right? We use a lot of water in Australia. But I just look at it and I go, right. Like, how is this possible? I'm just curious. I get it. I got the portable disposable hot tub. We've got half an acre of garden. But you'll notice my reaction is, how is this possible? My reaction isn't, how will I pay this? Back in the old days, it would have been, how will I pay this? Your reactions reveal your reality. Your reactions reveal the state that you're in. The state of successful business person realizes, a $900 water bill, that's only 10 people signing up for ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. 90-day adventure, $97, it's $1 a day. See, I remember when money was the big deal. Now I'm the big deal. My imaginal experience is the big deal. And here's the key. Ready? Imagine getting a bill that's higher than what you expect. Imagine being 100% okay with paying it. No big deal. You got it? See, that's an imaginal experience. That implies that I make great money. Years ago, that's what I imagined. Years ago, I started imagining the bills are no big deal. And guess what? Now, the bills are no big deal. They've been a no big deal for years because I fully surrendered to the experience of opening up a bill and going, all right, it'd be nice if it was less. I don't know how they can charge this much. I mean, do we really use that much water? Fascinating to me. But I'm not upset about, I'm not telling Victoria, cut back, let some plants die. Did they double the cost of water? I don't know. I really don't care. You see, this is the state that I'm in. Notice it has thoughts, notice it has feelings, notice it has reactions. The state of you is like the ocean of you. In the ocean of you, there's waves. And those waves push things around like thoughts, emotions, reactions, behaviors. And how do you change your state? You change your scene. How do you change your scene? You take an event from your day. A typical event, we all have bills. My typical reaction to a bill is no big deal. Sometimes I'm curious about how they can charge so much, but the bill's no big deal. So, what exactly is a state? Let's call this no big deal manifesting. Have a lovely day. If you got gold, my name is Mr. 2020. I'm coming to you live from Melbourne, Australia. This is the Neville Goddard podcast. All right, it's reserved. And have fun. And join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com. See ya.